go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls in Philadelphia and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Lets it go quickly. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. He's an excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers. Sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or he would have been able to bring that one in.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll try the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Temple offense out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
The important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? I'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quick pass, the catch is made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Here we go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Temple. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. One more play here in the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. It's Francis. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough set.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking for the wideout. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So off the incompletion, it sets up at third down and 3. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option. Finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And that pass is all leading over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the Owls will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. On the ready. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
And it's caught across the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made by the tight end. Make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the flat by the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's not going to get there. They come up empty and miss a chance to tie the game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. Moves out of the pocket. After all that, looks deep left. And it's gone in way downfield. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Owls will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man steps out of the 28. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Rebels pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Francis. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. This crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Rebels. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He finds some space, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
First down and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made to win at the 13-yard line.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the Owls are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
You finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Ole Miss 26, Temple 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Let's go! Let's go!
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it down the right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here.
Here we go! Here we go!
They're going to run it. Breaks free.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. Quick spin on the run. Tremendous toughness here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Owls. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Pass caught in the end zone, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2, push it to a field goal game? Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Second down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. A handoff to the back. been a decent gain there where the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He goes down on but snags the ball, and gets this defense a takeaway.
There you go, Chris. It's exactly what they needed. Give credit to this defense for coming up with this huge interception. A bit surprised that they threw the football, but hey, the defense is able to capitalize, and now they give their own offense a chance to maybe win this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Looks right, lets it fly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game.